Everyone. So I just started thinking, I have work to do in social studies, and why not? Let's start off our academic adventure. Episode 1 with social studies. Now I know what you're saying. Social studies is boring. Anyway, so yes, sometimes it can be boring because your teacher makes you read notes. So, yeah, I have to finish this up. This is basically a walkthrough. This is building up to the Civil War. And the Civil War is a very, very huge topic in U.S. history. So let me just pull something up for a second. Okay, so I'm using a website right now to answer some of these questions. I've already gotten half the assignment done. I just need to finish the other half. The other half is basically a timeline from 1820 to 1860 that basically explains everything that has been building up to the Revolutionary War. Not Revolutionary War, Civil War. Whoopsie. Woo, big mistake. So, my battery is my battery is dying. So, while I get back to that, the Kansas and Nebraska. Okay, so I do have some vocabulary words. So here we go. Missouri Compromise. The plan to admit Maine as a free state and Missouri as a slave state. Maine is separating from Massachusetts. Connecticut. Excuse me. And it's trying to get be as a free state. Missouri is a new state coming into action here, and it's recognizing it as a slave state. A free state is where there's no slaves. A slave state is where they usually use slaves on plantations. So, fugitive slave law. No, actually. Abolition. This is a big topic around here. Abolition. The movement to end slavery. Have you ever heard the word abolitionist before? That's where that came from. These are people who literally risked their lives to end slavery. Many of them were African American, many of them were white. I get that. Fugitive slave law. Alright, so this is basically a law enforcing people to see, like, let's say if you see a black slave running through the woods near your farm and you catch him, you have the right and command to bring him back to the owner. And the owner will most likely punish it. Yeah. Okay. Underground Railroad. It was a system to help slaves escape the South to the North, mainly Canada, right above Michigan. Why so specific? I have no idea. Specific. Okay. It wasn't underground. It was obviously trails through the woods and stuff. Dred Scott versus Stanford law case. The Supreme Court decision that slaves were not citizens under the Constitution. I don't know why this happened. I don't know why. Oh my gosh. That's messed up. So yeah. They weren't allowed to be citizens according to the Constitution. So Daniel Worth. This is a big guy during this time. North Carolinian, found guilty of encouraging African slaves to rebel. Excuse me, I was getting to another word. So, he's basically, hey everyone, look at what they're doing to you. No, stop it, do something. And he got in trouble. So, yeah. Just checking something here. It's about 4 minutes in the video. So let's keep going. Confederate States of America, the nation formed by 11 southern states after the secession. So, if I can just look up the secession states in order. I believe the first is South Carolina, and the last is Tennessee. As far as I check, North Carolina was second to last. I do live in North Carolina, that's why I'm doing all this North Carolinian stuff. Oh, here we go. These states were South Carolina, Mississippi, Florida, Alabama, Georgia, Louisiana, Texas, Virginia, Arkansas, North Carolina, and Tennessee. Wow, that wastes all the air in my lungs. Yay! Biology. Science will be next week. Fort Sumter, the site of the first Civil War battle. This happened in Charleston, South Carolina, April 12th, 1861. This was a major conflict. In 1860, Abraham Lincoln was voted for president, and as you know, Abraham Lincoln is awesome. He abolished slavery by writing the Emancipation Proclamation in 1865. Sadly, he died in 1865, and that's when all of the stuff in his presidential career happened. I feel sad. So, institution. Here's a good word. A significant practice, relationship, or organization in a society or culture. Not to be confirmed with the Illuminati, this is actually a very commonly used word. I can't even English right. Darn it. Okay, so compromise. A compromise is an agreement which each side gives up something in order to gain something else. So it's like, hey, why don't we stop fighting over this Easter basket? You can go after something else you desire, and I can go after that Christmas tree over there. But I want that Christmas tree. Okay then. Then I'll go after that thing. But I want that thing too. So that's not how it works. So anyway, that's the vocabulary. So I do have dates up until 1849. In 1849, a quarrel developed over slavery between the northern free states and the southern slave states. Should I specify any more? And also in 1849, Harriet Tubman escapes from slavery. He is a major figure in slavery. So, going through here, I'm just looking at the things I need to be writing down. So, that was this lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I plan to make these 10-minute lessons, and I have... Well, right now I currently have 2 minutes and 10 seconds left. So, yeah, so that's about this. I'm not going to do stuff about the Civil War all the time. That's this current subject we're doing in social studies. So, that's basically what I'm stuck doing. I may skip back to the Revolutionary War, War of 1812, skip ahead to World War I, World War II, Cold War, space race, all this kind of stuff. I may even skip back to the basics of social studies, for crying out loud. That's actually probably going to be my next social studies video. So hey, post in the comments what you liked. Like this. I hope we'll click that like button. Hopefully I can get more subscribers and views. And yeah. Again, this is my 3rd video, I think. Yeah. So there is weird stuff going on. So anyway, as I was saying, that's not going to be it. I have 30 seconds left, so... Alright, so I do have 20 seconds left. So basically, yeah, I do still have social studies, I just did social studies. I still have science, math, and English to do, and the other ones are really a lot more easier than this. Well, if you're that math, science, and ELA type of guy. So, I have 5 seconds left. Goodbye! This is Maximo Gamer signing out.